Beyonce isn't just a superstar, she is an icon, she is a legend, she is Beyonce. She is a masterclass in discipline, resilience, and success. Now, just from watching Beyonce for a long period of time, even if I'm not much of a beehive, she has really inspired me, especially because of her work ethic. I respect her and I love her attitude towards work. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 life lessons that I have personally learned from her that you can also apply, and it will help you unlock your potential and eventually live the life that you want to live. And I'll be breaking this video into lessons by lessons, one after the other. In order for me not to talk too much, let's get right into the video. Lesson 1 is to be relentless in your work ethic. Now, one thing that you have to know that to be successful, you have to be consistent and relentless. Now, we know Beyonce for her work ethic. You know how intensely she puts in a lot of work, especially to her music or her business or anything that she's doing. You can see that Beyonce puts in the work, puts in the hours, and make sure that she brings out an outstanding show. And you can too, for every work that you do, make sure that you have a good work ethic. How can you do this? You can create daily routines that would help you prioritize your work effectively. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, now will be a good time for you to subscribe and also like this video if you're enjoying it. Lesson 2 would be for you to master your craft. Now we can see almost every time when Beyonce puts in a lot of work into mastering her craft. Now, for any business or for anything that you are doing, any work that you are doing, you have to make sure that you master that skill. Know it to the T, understand the craft, take out time every day that you can use to learn a thing or two about your craft. Now, this is important because it gives you confidence over time. So don't just sit down there and say, oh, I know it and I'm just going to do it every day. Make sure that you learn something new about what you are currently doing. That sets you apart from your competitors. The fact that you actually sit down and put in more work every single day, you are going to be better by force. Like, you are just going to be better.
I'm often asked, what's your secret to success? The shorter answer, put in that work.
Lesson 3 is to make sure that you embrace failure. Now, we've seen Beyonce's wins, but do you know that Beyonce actually fails? Yes, she's a human being. She must fail, or she has failed. Beyonce won a lot of Grammys, but do you know that she failed 46 times?
There may be more failures than victories. Yes, I've been blessed to have 24 Grammys, but I've lost 46 times.
If Beyonce can fail, you're not going to be special, right? You would encounter it, especially when you're going into a new thing. I always tell people that are around me, especially my staff, that sometimes you will fail, especially when you're just starting out. You don't know a lot of things. So definitely failure is going to happen. So embrace it, not be to shove it away and call yourself a failure. No, embrace it, continue learning, and continue learning. Let me tell you. So today I was trying to do a video and I couldn't get a particular part. I had to do it all over and I did it like 100 times before I get it. And that's me. I do videos regularly and I can still fumble on a video. So there's nobody that is special that you cannot fail. You can fail. The most important thing is that you pick yourself up and be better at what you are doing.
Please don't ever feel entitled to win. Just keep working harder. Surrender to the cards you are dealt. It's from that surrender that you get your power. Losing can be the best motivator to get you even bigger wins.
If you fail in what you are doing, it doesn't mean that you cannot do that thing and be successful with it. So you have to embrace failure. Know that yes, you can fail, but the most important thing is that you can stand up from that failure and be better. It's very important to your well-being, to your mental health, everything. You have to make sure that even if you fail, you would stand up and try again and again and again and again, like I did this morning. And at the end of the day, that video was one video that I really, really liked after I saw the outcome. So it applies to anything that you are doing. If Beyonce can fail, you're not special, you safe, you fumble. But at the end of the day, you can pick yourself up and try again. Lesson 4, which is one of the most important points today, is that confidence is built, not given. Now you need to understand that confidence is built, not given. Now you have seen Beyonce in her confidence time, but Beyonce 20 years ago is not the same Beyonce we are saying now. Her confidence is off the roof. So it applies to you as well. You can't be confident. You can't build your confidence over time is important for anything that you're doing. It might not even be confidence is not only when you go to public speaking or you're going outside or you're talking in public. No, it can even be on one conversation. So you have to build your confidence. Whatever anybody tells you, know that you are the big deal. Build your confidence to a very high level, and trust me, people would always come around you. People would be confident that you can actually do the job. So it's important that you are confident whenever you are, whatever you are doing. You have to know that you should be confident in it. If Beyonce is confident, yourself you can be confident now. So take her as an inspiration and be confident in yourself, in your capabilities, in everything that you are doing. It's important that you are confident. Another thing that helps with confidence is preparation and self-belief. Another way that you can practice self-confidence is to tell yourself positive affirmations. Tell yourself that you can actually do it, that you are beautiful, everything. Tell yourself, always proclaim positivity into your life, and also frequently step out of your comfort zone. The more you step out of your comfort zone, the more confident you become at anything that you're doing. So lesson 5 is vision plus execution, which equals to impact. Now, what does this mean? It means that you can have an idea. Like Beyonce, you can see how Beyonce is intentional with her music, with her business, and it's not just coming from her just having an idea. It's her having an idea and executing that idea. So whatever idea that you have, you can also execute it so that you can know the impact of that idea. You might be thinking that, oh, if I do it, I can fail, blah, 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 blah. I have like hundred of ideas and I always test out my ideas. Except I don't have the money or the resources to test out that idea. I might not test it out, but most ideas that I have, and I have the resources and I have the money to test it out, I actually execute and test out to see the impact of that idea. Because sometimes you might have a very big killer idea, but at the end of the day, because you did not execute that idea, you don't know whether you're going to fail or you're going it's going to be successful for you. Many ideas that I've executed in my business became a success for me because I implemented that idea. Not that I have not failed in some of my ideas, I have, but I make sure that I don't crumble on that failure. Instead, I learn from that failure or mistake that I have done. So if you do not test your ideas, how can you know the impact of your ideas? Do you understand? So you have to learn to, you know, have an idea, execute it before you start beating yourself up and saying, oh, the idea is not going to work, it's not this, it's not that. Test it out first. No matter how little that idea that I have, I'll test out and be sure that yes, this idea is not working. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, my wala is too much, blah, 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 blah. But it's better for me to know that I have tested that idea than for me to just put it in my head and say, oh, that idea is not going to work. Is this, is that? No, I will not do that. I'll rather test that idea and be sure and be confident that that idea is working. Now, Beyonce is a very big inspiration for many Black women around the world, not just here in Nigeria, all over the world. She's somebody that you can draw inspiration from. It's very important that you inspire yourself day to day so you can carry on. Life can be very, very hard. But if you do not put a lot of effort, you do not continue to inspire yourself, it can be a bit overwhelming. So I understand that sometimes you can get really overwhelmed, but it's important that you always inspire yourself. I'm one of the people that I draw inspirations from. Like I said before, I'm not a beehive. I'm not a strong beehive, but I'm not a beehive at all. But I love Beyonce and I respect her work. If Beyonce can go through all of this and be who she is today, do you think you cannot do it? Let me know in the comments if Beyonce has inspired you. I've done some things that you learned from. Let me know as well because me too, I want to learn. Also, if you want me to talk about other celebrities that I have learned from, because I learn from a lot of people every single day. So if you want me to share lessons that I have learned from other celebrities, please let me know in the comments. And also let me hear your thoughts about what I discussed in this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you and bye.